Hello everybody, hello, I am vlogging today and look how beautiful this sun is. Oh my gosh. Let me just take a picture real quick. Alright, so yeah, today is a school day and I'm going to be vlogging a little bit of my day. I'm also watching a video just this morning before I get started my class. My class is starting in about 50 or so minutes. I do have to go. I'm gonna go do my class outside instead of in my room today because the lighting's just not perfect with this. It's a little bit dark. And I knew that like when I moved my table to so right. Yeah. When I moved my table to this side here and the light was like behind me, I knew that was gonna happen. So but I didn't know how much was gonna happen. But anyway, it's all the best lighting over here. So the best way for me to be on the camera and have the camera show up well when I'm in class is I have to literally move myself to the other side or go up against the like right here, like put my stuff like right there, which I have been doing, but that just means I'm standing all day. And again, I like standing because I don't want to be sitting all day, but there's only so much that I could be standing up. So when I could like omit not standing up, that's something that I want to do. So anyways, it's early and my voice is still like I still have a morning voice because it's like still like raspy. I could probably hear it later on, but yeah. Today is just kind of fixing my hair. Yeah, like I mentioned, today is a school day, so there's a couple of things that I need to do. Honestly, I feel like I've just been really out of it in terms of like school and like assignments, and I feel really bad. It's just so challenging to think about school, but I'm trying to do school all on the weekend and then do work on the evening. Like that's kind of what I'm hoping to do right now. Obviously, I'm still struggling because I'm not able to find a balance, but we'll just see what's gonna happen. That's kind of the plan. I need to use the restroom for a little bit before my class. See, look how great this lighting is right here. Like this is right in front of my bedroom, my window right here. So it's like the lighting's perfect. The sun's out, and it's like you can see my face, but it goes right to my bedroom. So I also don't want people to be seeing my bed. I did for like the first few times that I was doing remote, I did show my bed and everything, but I don't know. I just was thinking like how that's not inappropriate, but I'm like, I don't want people seeing my bed, seeing my business, so kind of move that. Anyways, I'm gonna go try to get something to eat before my morning. Also, as an update, I just want to show you, this is what my lashes look like. It's been like a few months since I used the Glam. And they're long. Like my lashes are long, but they just don't curl as well. So it's long, but it's not really that curly and like perfect up. So it's like a little bit still this way, which I think that's just genetics. And like naturally my brows are like that. Or my lashes are like that, which is so annoying because it's like my lashes are long, but because they're not going out and like curling like this, it's hard for people to actually see my lashes. Alright, so I recently moved my bread. I recently got new bread. I'm gonna make a Nutella toast. Or in this case, a Centella toast for breakfast. I'm gonna do a 2-piece this morning, and I'm actually gonna use the ends. Sometimes I don't like using it, but I'm just gonna use it. I'm also going to put this in the container that I normally put it in. Alright, so my sister and I bought this a while back, and it's basically a bread container, a bread holder. You just push down, fit this across like this. And push it down. So if you want bread, all you have to do is just kind of grab the sides, push it up, and then the bread comes up. So it's kind of like a bread dispenser if you think about it. But this is for me, and my sister has her own too. Alright, so this is the bread, the spread that I'm using. This is keto friendly chocolate hazelnut from Xoxo, which is a really good brand. And basically I'm just going to spread this on here. Because the bread is hot, it's most likely going to melt my chocolate, which is fine. So I get about like a tablespoon or a teaspoon and a half on each slice, like this. And then because look how easy that spreads. Yeah. A while back, I got a different kind of like chocolate toast.
I want you to use the rice that's in the, not the one that's up there. I want you to use the that's under the counter. Because those are the sushi rice I got. So you don't have to open it.
Yeah, I got a different type of chocolate, but that one had like oil on it. So every time I was gonna eat, I had to constantly be like mixing the oil in with the chocolate. This one is none of that situation going on. So this is like why it's one of my favorite. And then just to top it off, I'm just gonna put banana on it. Banana's not keto, but I've been eating this like at least sporadically. And I'm cutting these so big, but I just I don't really have patience for this. Also, I want to get to do some reading for my class before it starts in a few minutes, in 30 minutes. So I'm trying to like speed this up. Ta-da! Alright, so the book that I've been reading in my class, this is a motivational interviewing class, is this book. It's like called motivational, it's like motivational interviewing, I guess. I'm like this much behind on like reading. It's up to date today, so I'm trying to squeeze in that time right now in the morning while I'm like getting ready for my class to just do that. So far the book is just about like tips on what motivational interviewing is, how to use it, when not to use it, and how to just sort of like, right now we're talking about evoking like statements or questions that you might use for someone or with someone to sort of evoke these kind of conversations. Talked a little bit about like change talk versus sustain talk, and like in terms of like changing. So if someone is doing like saying a lot of like, oh, you know, I really want to try this, or I can do this, but I just don't know, or, you know, I did do this before, or like I really want to change, or I really want to, you know, to do better, or have like a clear mind. So anytime anyone is saying that stuff, I mean, it's like change talk, because they want to sort of change towards something. There's a desire to change towards something. But anytime someone says like, I don't see the value of changing, why can't things just be the way they are, like something like that, would mean that that's change, that's sustained talk, which means that the more people are using that, the more they're actually trying to keep doing what they're doing right now to like sustain it. So anyway, just kind of like learning some tips and skills on that. So a little bit proud of like at least I'm able to articulate what I read. So I'm just gonna read this and eat my breakfast. Alright, so I am on my break right now, and I will go back to my class in about like, I think 20 minutes or so, my professor is giving us a longer break because they wanted to give us some time to debrief the verdict yesterday. So for those that don't know, yesterday the verdict for the Derek Chauvin case was released. He murdered George Floyd, and he was on trial for several months, or like several weeks, and the verdict was announced yesterday. I did not hear the verdict until yesterday when I had my one-on-one with Rolanda. I've been away from my phone, just like in meetings and like being on my computer, so I didn't really know that it came out until she had mentioned it, and how she was kind of like sitting with the verdict and her impact on it. So when she told me, I felt this like, and you know those moments when someone's about to tell you something and you're kind of getting ready for it, and then they tell you and you're like, oh my gosh, you get this feeling. It wasn't the case. Like, she just told me, like, she said the verdict is out. I was like, what? And she was like, he's guilty on all counts. And it was so quick that I was like, what? I had a sense of relief, also a sense of like, I don't know, like my body just felt so warm, and I was like shaking because it's so rare to get a conviction. Like, so rare. Like, there's been so many people, so many Black lives that have been murdered by policemen or by white people, and they don't get a conviction, you know? So this case, it was like, a part of me felt like, oh my gosh, we might not get a guilty verdict, we might not get it, like, what are we gonna, you know, like, what's gonna happen? So when she told me that he was guilty, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to watch the video. She was talking about it, and I went to watch it, and I just couldn't stop watching the video last night when I was like in bed after I finally had like a long day of work. I finally took a look at it, and yeah, there he, like, they were making the judge said the verdict, and he was just sitting over there, no reaction. I think he was, I don't know, I guess surprised, shocked maybe. He kept darting his eyes back and around, just like, you know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then they kind of like, you know, cuffed him, and he exited out. I don't know. Something that I was thinking about when I saw that was, some sense of like, yes, he's human. I noticed that for sure. That like, that he's like, he's a human being, and he kills someone, you know? And that person's not coming back. And that person did not, especially seeing the way that George Floyd was, seeing what he was going through, seeing how he was treated like an animal, dragged back and forth, pushed, kneed, like, just disregarded as a person. Like, part of me is like, someone has to pay for that, you know, because he did not deserve that. You know, he deserved compassion and love during that time. He was in major distress, and none of those people gave a F about what he was going through. And so, I don't know, I was just like, I was thinking about that too, as I was like, when I saw like Chauvin, like how he was, like, you know, handcuffed, and he like exited, and you know, I was like, he deserved that, you know. I just go back to George. I go back to what he had to go through in his last moments, you know, and I feel like this is accountability. That sorry, it cut off. It just felt like it was responsibility. I feel like he thought he could have gotten away with it, and the fact that that's the case makes it so much worthwhile to know that that's not, and that this win for us allows the prosecutor to prosecute the 3 other cops who were involved, who didn't stop this and who also aided in the death of George Floyd. So that's kind of what's going on. And my teacher wanted us to kind of debrief about it. And yeah, so there's that. So I don't know. I'm kind of still like processing it. Like I talked to Mary yesterday, and we had chat. I talked with my coworkers, and we just kind of were discussing like what, kind of like what this impact means, and like what more can we do, because another Black youth was killed. She was 16 years old and she died, and you know. Anyway, my professor's back, so I have to go back there. I'm gonna do a little bit quick check-in, and then I'll come back. And yeah, everyone. So my class is officially done, and it was really good. We ended a little bit early, but it's actually right on time. But I decided that I'm gonna start doing this like decor thing. So I bought this. It's a cork for all of my pins or whatever, and I have a bunch. So I don't know if you all remember, a few years ago, I had bought all these like BTS pins, and there was it was on my work badge, obviously, but I haven't worn my work badge in several years, and it's just I don't want to go to waste, and I feel like I want to just showcase it. So what I'm doing right now is just I bought this, and I'm just gonna tack it on here. So that's kind of what I'm doing, and I'll show you. So this is the other one. This is a Jikook one. They're all kind of Jikook related. I actually don't know where I'm gonna put that. The reason just being because I have a lot of some of these I got for free, and some of these I had to pay for. Some of these are kind of these one I got for free because I wanna have bought them. I'm very peculiar about which ones I want. This one is, I would just say, a little bit inappropriate. It's basically that. I'm not sure if I actually want to use it, but whatever. Yeah, yeah. And then this one, which is so adorable. This one, I might just keep. Oh God, I really feel like I'm not gonna have enough space. Let me wait. I want to put this one. So my idea was that when I first bought this, this person had the magnets here, the buttons here, and then here they could print out a picture of Jikook and put it here. But I feel like I can't do that because I have too much of these now. But this is what I'm thinking is putting it right here maybe. Ooh, what if I did BTS centric and then so maybe I'll move this BTS, this B here, and I'll put it right over here. Maybe I won't print out the picture. I'll just do this. That way BTS. I don't have that much left. But I think this is also Velcro, I believe. This is what I have so far. Ouch, some of these actually really hurt. This one, this is a Promise one. Oh shoot. Okay, so the rest of this is kind of BTS related. I think what I might do is just take them out one by one so I can like see what it looks like before I put it on. And it's so sad because I feel like my badge is gonna be so lonely, but also it makes this like so less heavier. Ta-da! Okay, so these are all the frames that I have. Alright, so these are the ones I have. I gave some to Mary, and you can see they're all like, they're already starting to get scratched because of all of my, just like wearing it all the time. I think this is perfect. So this one says, so I call you my elite girl, which is Dimple. So show me, I'll show you, that's Magic Shop. My heart's on fire for your love, that's Heartbeat. And I got you, you got me, that's Microcosmo. I got you. And this is a ticket for BTS. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking about doing. Just placing it like this. Or I could do it like this. Like, do 5 like that. Or do a heart right in the middle. You got me. I might do that. Who knows? I might get more in the future. Now that I have something like this, I might get more. But because I don't have any right now, this is all I have. I might just do it like this. I love this so much. BTS. Here is the completed look. It stands on its own, so this is what I have here. I'm gonna need to add more there though, but this is the final look. All right, everyone, so I'm taking a quick break from my homework a little bit, or my class, and I have about 6 minutes before my meeting starts for my group. We're gonna do a little bit of evaluation, and I'm just gonna be out here doing some little bit of work or check emails. So far, nothing in my emails, just kind of doing a little bit of follow-up on work. I do have a presentation later on today at 4 p.m. that I need to be ready for. I have a conversation at 1 that I need to have before that, so 1 o'clock conversation, 4 p.m. is I'm gonna do a little presentation during my break before my next class starts, so I'll be doing that. And Mary's out here. She's not having her meeting until 1:30, and so we're just kind of chilling out here. It's pretty quiet day today. Yeah, it's so strange because like the week is going by so quick, but I feel like it makes sense, you know. It feels like it makes sense to be going this quick. I don't know, it's kind of strange. April is gonna be over, so yeah. Let's go to the jam right now. Hopefully my laptop will speed up. My work laptop is so slow that it takes forever. Every time I open up, it just takes forever to like wake up or something. I'm still waiting right now. See this? What is going on here? It's waiting for me to sign in. I know I have a lot of tabs open, but what do you expect? Like, also randomly it just like hooks up to my personal laptop, or no, my personal email, and I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, you should never ever log into my personal. You should always be on my work. I don't get it. I didn't realize it until I was trying to request for a document, and it was like, it gave my personal email access, which that's not, I don't know why that happened. Oh no, so I'm on break. That was funny. I don't know why I did that, but I'm on break. People are there, but we're having a guest speaker. We're having a guest speaker for the last for hour, 50 minutes or so. They're a little bit loud, but I'm super, like, I feel like today was a really good day. You know, I had a really positive day. I know that I'm still kind of like, I don't know, like, I feel like I should be anxious or nervous, but I feel good, you know? I have, like, for example, I have a presentation at 4, so that makes me a little bit nervous. I'm sorry, I need to mute them. They're too loud.
You remember Amelia, right?
Okay, so I hope we have some BIPOC guest speakers. That's what I'm just saying. I hope we have some BIPOC guest speakers. But, like, what I was saying was, yeah, so this 4 o'clock in about an hour from now, I have a presentation I have to do for the camp recruitment. So that's like, I'm a little bit nervous for it, but I'm like, you know, I kind of know what I'm doing. Very similar to what I've done in the past. I'm just kind of like, if I had more time, I'll do an example with them, but I don't. So basically what I'm doing is just kind of running through like what the opportunities are. And then after that, I'll be done. I have my class. I'm trying to think about a picture I want to take in terms of community wise. I might actually go outside right now and take a picture of the community garden. Hold on. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I don't know, maybe I'll just take a picture of this. It feels so nice to be outside here. Everyone, I think it's almost time. Yep. Getting some fresh air outside. Okay, I think it's 3 o'clock and I gotta go back to my class. But just nice to get some fresh air. It is so warm out there. Oh, it's exactly 3. So warm out there. Okay, everyone. All right, everyone. So I just finished my presentation about like an hour ago, and it went really well. I was really nervous for it, but it went really well. A lot of people asked questions; they were interested, and a couple people are applying, so that's great. I am in my class right now. I have about a few minutes before my class starts. I'm hungry, and I really want to eat food, and Mary's not cooking, so I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to like make up something real quick because yeah, I'm starving. Ooh, I might just eat some of the bowls. Hi everyone, so I am taking a break from my class right now and just got a little bit irritated with some news that I'm going on. It's kind of irritating, but I am on break from my class and it went really well. Like I always struggle with like reporting out and doing all this stuff, but it went pretty well. I did my best. And then, so yeah, we're on break. Mary is doing the dishes now and then she'll cook for us later on. And yeah, so far it's good. Like the class is kind of swinging by. We're generally supposed to be done at 7:30. I'm not sure. I'm really debating because I have this picture of this like sense of community, and I took a picture of this farm, like the farm out, the garden outside of our apartment used to be there. It used to have like we used to have a farm there, and our neighbor used to grow stuff on there. She's gone now, and several years later, it's like no one's really planting anything. But I went out there today, and this vegetable that she planted when she was here a while ago is like grown, and it's like super big and high. And I'm like, it just kind of shows me one, the adversity of this vegetable, or this vegetable that's growing, and two, I don't know, like I'm trying to make sure it connects with this theme of like community. Like we use this garden; it's kind of like a community space for all of us. But also I feel like I'm just trying to like, I don't know, like I'm just trying to do too much almost, like trying to compare, I'm really reaching in terms of like the sense of community. So I don't know, I think I might change it. I don't know like what I want to do. Like,
Can you bring a new hand towel?
yeah, I am a little bit disappointed though. They're pretty good. Kimbap. Mary's a little bit disappointed. Why? Flavor? Ta-da! Ends. We have some with beef. Pork, spam, fish cake, and radish, burdock root, cucumber, green onion. And we're giving this to Lacey. There's 3 in there. Alright, so we are going to go to my parents' house to drop off some of the food for them. And let me see. Oh yeah, the food's right here. So here's the kimbap, and then we're also bringing. Can we just put it in there? You don't care because I have to drive. So still a bit early. Look at the sunset over there. Wow, look how pretty that is. And then, oh hey, my brother washed my car. That's sweet of him. Oh, it feels so new. Oh my gosh, this car is so low. Hi everybody, so we're back. I didn't vlog us, but we did drive to my parents' house, drop off the kimbap for my parents and Lacey, and then we went to get gas in my car because it was almost out. So we went to go get gas, and it was such a really nice drive. It was like super chill, cool. It wasn't hot. The sun was setting. It was beautiful outside, and it just felt so nice to go on a night drive that wasn't dark. Like, this is a difference. For me, there's a difference between going on a very dark drive versus going on like the sun is setting kind of drive. That's my favorite way of doing it. But yeah, it was just really nice. And now we're back home, and I was gonna do some work and some homework, but you know what? It's every time I have class, it's just so exhausting because there's so much stimulus. I've literally been in class all day since 9, so I'm just tired, and I'm not gonna do any homework. And we're gonna watch a BTS episode, then I'm gonna try to go to bed early because I want to just relax, stay in bed, and get a good sleep for tomorrow, because tomorrow's also gonna be a very busy day. So that's what I plan on doing, is maybe just watch one episode, and I'm gonna try to edit my video while we're here, and then that's basically it. So thanks for following along with my vlog, and I hope you all are taking care of yourself and being safe out there. I'll see y'all in my next video.